Hi, everyone. The Entrepreneurial Brain is our framework for democratizing entrepreneurship. This is a concept that we're getting increasingly excited about. Um, and democratizing entrepreneurship is our massive transformative purpose. Now, the point of having a massive transformative purpose is that we're looking to attract both entrepreneurs and providers of enabling services to build a tribe with us that focuses on and helps us to democratize entrepreneurship so that we can make it easy for entrepreneurs, or at least easier than it is today, to succeed. Success for entrepreneurs is a nemesis. So how can we do this, and how might we democratize entrepreneurship? So we see that the framework is structured in two perspectives. The one is in terms of phases of development of the entrepreneurial brain. It starts with fear, then you become enlightened, you adapt, you solve, and you transcend. So those are the phases. And then there are pathways. And the fundamental pathway that we see is mindset. So mindset kind of is the foundation for success that we see for entrepreneurship. And then there's team practices and resources as additional pathways that need to be developed for entrepreneurship, and customer skills and solutions as the other pathways that need to be developed. Um, so let's look at the pathways in a little bit more detail. So fear is the fear of change and the fear of the unknown, resistance to flexibility, adaptability, and a limited brain plasticity to encourage, to have the courage to explore. Enlighten is the awakening to new possibilities, discovering new opportunities, understand new technologies, and adapt to a new mindset based on exponentiality, abundance thinking, and your own massive transformative purpose. Adapt is fueling creativity, generating ideas, experimenting and learning what works and what doesn't in a particular context and from the current frame of reference. Testing the pitch, even disrupting yourself, and pivoting through further learning and improvement. So that's in the adapt phase. Then you get to the solve phase, where you begin to actually prototype potential solutions based on what you've learned from your experiments in the previous phase, validate them from a customer perspective for product and market fit, and continually improve through customer value attribution and tenacity. Really, tenacious improvement is a fundamental entrepreneurship quality. And finally, you get to transcend, where you might launch and grow your customer base, scale your business with the right offering, and enhance market access. So these are the phases that we illustrated here for the development of the entrepreneurial brain. Let's then take a look at the pathways. So remember, these are the pathways, and they've been set out on this canvas, starting with mindset. So mindset is about the way you think. So the clarity, perspective, resilience, and frame of reference that and purpose of your intentionalities. And we've done a bit of a brain dump here of the concepts that we believe are important to mindset, and they go all the way across the phases, as you can see there. And we've done the same for each of the pathways. This is just as we're collaborating with people to develop these concepts. Then we get to the way you work. So remember, that's teams, practices, and skills. So firstly, from a team perspective, the people that collaborate closely for shared value. From a practices perspective, modern methods and for extracting and sharing value. And from a skills perspective, it's the essential skills that leverage the capabilities that you need to work effectively. And then the next lot of pathways is customer resources and solutions, which is about your value offer. So customer is how the entrepreneur exchanges value with its customer. It might be a small business with a large business. It might be individuals with each other. It's about a value exchange. Resources is the access to the capabilities that you have, and solutions is the initial high-level capabilities that you need to solve for the customer. From a solutions point of view, anything as a service is available these days. So there's lots of ways to actually offer the customer the solutions that they need. we're not just stopping with a conceptual framework of concepts, all these different concepts that are relevant to solving for customer and helping the entrepreneur develop. We're also building, think of it perhaps as a database, we're going to build a tribe based on that massive transformative purpose. So let's just go back there for a minute. Remember, I said our massive transformative purpose is to democratize entrepreneurship. So the point of that is to get all of the entrepreneurs out there that are looking for help to succeed and make entrepreneurship easier, and the providers of enabling services to form this community that is a tribe that makes entrepreneurship easier to achieve. So we will collect and put together all kinds of resources related to each pathway. So this is just an example of the level 1 mindset pathway. So what are all the tools that will help you to accelerate the democratization of entrepreneurship? What are the templates that you can use? There are many canvases. There's the EXO canvas from OpenEXO, and many other canvases from the likes of Board of Innovation and Strategian and all these guys. When are they more appropriate to the circumstances that the entrepreneur finds themselves in? And when are they, really going to help them progress? There are also many other resources out there, like the coaches that will become part of this community, and the service providers enable the providers of enabling services. So what are the templates that those people have available for you to use, and or that are free to use out there? Then one of the big things that we're focusing on is the assessment criteria. So how do we help you understand where you're at, what shortfalls there might be in your approach, what resources and tools and other people are out there that could help you to really progress and accelerate your entrepreneurial journey and get to customer success faster. So we'll be developing assessments. We've got an initial assessment, which many of you might have done already, but there will be other assessments that are either per pathway or per phase, or maybe at each and every intersection there should be an assessment. We're still working this out, and we're working it out with you as a community as to how we structure the assessments, but we see assessments as fundamental. And then there's other communities out there, like the OpenEXO community, where there's a consulting collective of thousands of individuals that can help entrepreneurs to develop further. We'll also be building out affiliate programs, so helping the enablers of entrepreneurial services to recommend each other and be incentivized to do so through the affiliate arrangements that are in place. And of course, all of the books that are relevant to the entrepreneurial journey should be highlighted as well. So that's the overview of the entrepreneurial brain, the current structure that we see, some of the aspects that we've developed already for each of the pathways and for the phases. And this is really an open source, Creative Commons piece of, it's an experiment at this stage in many ways, but it's a process of developing this framework for us to all collaborate to help entrepreneurs succeed and to democratize entrepreneurship. So I hope you'll come on the journey with us. Thank you very much.